Peace and love, Black family. My name is Sister Akigwe, and I would love to introduce to you my wonderful mobile phone app called UmojApp. Now, UmojApp, I chose the UmojApp because the word Umoja means unity in Swahili. And the logo, the UmojApp logo, let me show you the UmojApp logo. Now, this is the African symbol of unity for Swahili. Okay? There are many symbols, but this is the Swahili symbol of unity. And the color purple is prominent in UmojApp because the color purple signifies the royal essence of all people of African descent, because we are the direct descendants of the original and the first inhabitants, humans on this earth. Okay? Now, maybe a lot of you may not be aware that in 2015, the United Nations declared 2015 to 2025 the decade for all people of African descent. Now, if you go to their homepage, you will not find it there, any mention of it. You have to Google it, United Nations, UNIDPAD. Google UNIDPAD. Okay? Did you know that from last year, they have launched a 10-year decade to celebrate African people? If you Google it and you go to their website, because you can't find it on the home page, you will find out that the United Nations have committed themselves to an initiative that is designed to uplift the status of the African, that's designed to eliminate racism, address institutional racism, rewrite the educational curriculum that includes African history or the contribution of Africans into the world history. I stand corrected because you have to say it correct. Otherwise, if you say it one way, it means something else. Africans contributed to civilization, and the whole element of that has been cut out. And the United Nations have said that that's what they're going to do. They're going to reinstitute the contributions of African people into the educational curriculum. Okay. So bear that in mind when you download your app and you start buying black and you start banking black and you start wearing black, you start eating black. Don't get guilty. Don't feel guilty, because the United Nations have a wonderful initiative. So you're allowed to celebrate your blackness just for a decade. So, moving on. Let me give you a bit of background about myself. Okay, I established a company called Historical Calendars way back in 2003 and created this. It's a desk calendar. It's designed to educate people on the significant achievements and events from an African perspective. So when you look at the calendar, it will sit on your desk like that. Very, very, very quaint and smart. And then you will be able to find out a significant fact. Yeah. How come I just turned it off? You see? Different facts every day, different people, different, whether it's an inventor, whether it's a doctor, whether it's the civil rights movement, whether it, whatever. If it's black, it's in there, okay? So I developed this calendar for 2007, and for various reasons, I didn't produce another one, okay? Now, I decided that this needed to go online. It needed to be virtual, you know. It's a bit heavy. So I came up with the concept of AfroStoric alerts. Now, AfroStoric alerts is designed to sit on your desktop and alert you every day with a significant fact. Okay? And that was back in 2010. But for various reasons, never came off the ground. Now, we're here in 2016. And I've evolved AfroStoric alerts into UmojApp. Okay? Now, UmojApp have some wonderful features. Okay, the obvious is the business directory. Now, you can search the directory. You'll see the images on the screen flashing up. You know, so the businesses are saved under categories, and you can just scroll and see whatever you need is in there. And if you don't see a business that's in there, that you know that there's a black business, you can nominate that black business and earn points. Because what do points make? Prizes. So, now, you have a community. There's an UmojApp community on the app. So you get to interact with other like-minded people, and you can communicate with them. You can be friends, you know. We have other features such as the news. You get linked up to all the current news in the black world, so you're never out of the loop. You always know what's happening in your community. The stuff they don't tell you on the news that is happening in reality, you need to know, because it has an effect on the way that you view yourself and your position in this society. You need to realize what's going on out there, and we don't get the information until it's too late. You'll also have access to the latest events hosted by and supported by AfroHistoricals. You also have interactive platforms on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can tweet UmojApp at UmojApp. Just tweet at UmojApp. Anything to do with the black world. Okay, black business, black health, black spirituality, anything to do with black people. You can just tweet me on at UmojApp. We have a blog. There's a blog for articles, and we have a competition for people that want to become blog writers, for the youth to be interactive. They can send in their blogs, and the best blog will get published, and it will be shared amongst the community. Okay? And then when you go into there's information galore. I don't want to give too much away, but basically it caters for everything in your life. Anything you need, you'll find it there. Anything you want to do, you find it there. You know, and then the more you interact with your community, the more points you get. Okay? The more points you get, the more prizes you'll be eligible for. So it's a lot of fun. You learn along the way. Every week you'll receive your forthcoming week calendar. Okay? So you will be able to look on your phone. You get a notification on your phone, and then you open that, you click on the link, it will take you to the calendar. Only you, UmojApp, special African people, will have access to the calendar. And you will learn significant achievements and events. You'll learn about your history, and you'll be gradually educated so that you become up to speed with what is going on and what took place, our history, our present history, and our future history. Okay? Now, the powers that be have delayed my app. It should have been out by now. It should have been out end of November, in fact. But for some skullduggery. We all know what we call that then, don't we? But, because you see, they know the power of what I've developed. I've developed something very special. It's not on the market. There's no other app like it. It's covered all the bases, and they know that it can't be copied because AfroHistoricals is a registered trademark, and AfroHistoricals powers UmojApp. So there's no way. they can derail this app. So I'm just patiently waiting for them to release my app so that we can begin to enact economic and social empowerment. It's a shame we haven't done it, I haven't been able to get there before Christmas, but hey, this ain't just about Christmas. This is all year round. We need to live a black life because we're not being included in the white world. We are being marginalized in the white world, if you have not noticed. And me, I don't like it. So I would rather find a job for a black and work for a black-owned business. Yes, I would. Because I don't hate myself. I don't suffer self-hatred. Black people who suffer self-hatred, they don't want to work for black people. They don't want to support black people. They don't want to buy from black people. All they can do is complain about black people, and those black people can just stay over there. Because this app is about unity, supporting your people, supporting each other, choosing to buy black over white. Economic empowerment can only be achieved that way. That is why this has to happen now. So please check out the website www.UmojApp, UmojApp.com. Please check it out. It's fantastic. You will love it when they finally release it, because they know the power of UmojApp is going to be too much for them. We are going to achieve all our objectives of recreating a Black Wall Street. We can do that. We can do that because I've brought everyone together in one place. All the banks are in one place. All the different businesses and finance houses are in one place. All the lawyers and black-owned solicitors are in one place. All the black law enforcement agencies are in one place. Security is in one place, so as well as the food, the hair, the clothes, gifts, children's books, children's toys. These are the things we're spending our money on, okay? We have to choose to support these businesses so that they can grow and produce better quality products, become more accessible. They're not going to do it on their own. So please download the app. It should be released within the next day, or I'm going to have a fucking heart attack here. Excuse my French, but they're really taking the piss. So please visit www.UmojApp.com. Download the app as soon as it's available and start interacting with your people. Peace and love and black power to you, my people.
Condition.